Hi, third grade. Today we're going to do Unit 5, Week 2, Day 3. So we only have Day 3, Day 4, Day 5, and we will be wrapping up then Unit 5. Let's get started today with our drill sounds warm-up. Repeat after me. A, apple, ah. A, wash, ah. A, squash, ah. A, safe, a. E, ed, eh. E, Pete, e. Schwa, wagon, or I. O, octopus, ah. O, home, o. U, mule, you. And U, rule, ew. Nice job. Okay, third grade, on the screen behind you now, you will see we do have a word of the day today. And our word of the day is 2 syllables. Bucket. Okay, bucket. So could you think of, hopefully you know what a bucket is. Okay. At the beach is when I think of immediately with a bucket. I always fill my bucket with sand and make a sand castle. You could, when you wash a car, you could fill a bucket with water and soap and scrub your car. So I think bucket is an easy word to know what it means. It's a noun. And when we were to mark this word, let's take a look at it. I have it spelled for you already. So if we mark it, we scoop the syllables if it's more than one syllable, right? Buck. How did we know to put the CK there for the K sound? Do you remember that rule? It follows right after a short vowel. Anytime K follows a short vowel, it's a CK. All right, so since this is short, I am going to put a breve, okay? And this is a closed syllable. And then I want to make sure we keep a digraph together. So we never split that. We don't put B-U-C and then K-E-T over here. We always keep the digraph in the same syllable. Okay, so there's buck, now it. What do we put here? Because it sounds like it should be an I, buck it, but it's not. It's unexpected. Right, that's where that schwa, upside down E symbol, yikes, comes into play. And that is still a closed syllable though. Okay, so buckets. I am going to have you, boys and girls, add this word of the day into your student notebook next. So go ahead and get this out. You want to flip to the B section in your vocabulary part. I found it. We already did bonded was one of our words of the day. So on page 59, we're going to add the word bucket. Spell it first and then go ahead back through. You can pause the video to make sure you mark it just like this. Bucket. Okay? And then we're going to get ready to write our sentence down. Okay? Here's the sentence. You ready? I'll write it as you write it at home. That pronoun is always a capital letter. I had to carry a bucket of, what do I want my bucket of? Let's do sand. Beach on my brain today. I had to carry a bucket of sand. That's it. Okay. So here I'll hold up. Let's check your spelling. Carry is one of those trick words that you need to know in Unit 5. I had to carry a bucket of sand. All of those other words should be pretty, reasonable for you to spell correctly on your own at this point. Okay, so when we go to scoop the sentence, did you remember punctuation at the end? I hope so. How would we scoop this? I had to carry, I actually like that. I had to carry, all one scoop, a bucket of sand. I think I would do these 2 scoops together. I had to carry a bucket of sand. Okay, yours might be a little different. There are always more than one option, but that's the way I would phrase that sentence together. All right, now let me clear this off. Okay, clear all. There we go. And before we move on to our new concept today, I also want to practice building a few other words with that schwa sound. All right, so they're all 2-syllable words. And usually so far that schwa in Unit 5 has been in this syllable, right? Okay, you all know this word. Helmet. Say it. Helmet. All right, the first syllable is and then no tricks. Hell, no double, no bonus letter, okay? And then mit. Now it sounds like, we know that, I hope. It sounds like it's IT. Could you use your tools if you're not sure? I have my tool still right here. I could always flip to the spelling options section under the H's, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Aha, it's in there. I see it. It is not IT. In fact, 3rd grade, the only words, if you've been with us all week long, the only words that have IT, do you remember the 2 that we've learned this week? Habit has IT, and do you remember the other one? We just did it yesterday. I'm trying to think. I might have to cheat and look back. Habit. Oh, yes. Limit, like the speed limit. Those ones have IT. All of the other words have that ET spelling for it. All right, there's helmet. Good job. Let's just clear the cards, and that should keep my... doesn't let me. I have to clear everything and then put those frames back up. Oh, well. The next word that I want us to practice is packet. We got a packet of papers. Okay, help me with pack, the first syllable. Right. Now what k sound? It comes after ah. That's a short vowel. You should know. Right, CK. We never split those up. Pack it. All right, what do you think? It sounds like it could be IT, but that schwa is tricky. It is ET. Yes. So still only habit and limit have the IT. When in doubt, I think we're learning something. Now, you should always use your tools to be sure, but if you don't have any tools on you, when in doubt, I guess the fair thing to say is ET says it, right? Okay, let's do one more. All right, and the last word I want to practice is we did helmet, we did packet. I use a lot of these in my classroom for Fundations especially. Magnet, say it. Magnet. Okay, so we have mag. You should be spelling this with me. M-A what? G. And then net. Magnet. Here's our question mark. And then we know it ends with t. What do you think? I think if you have this in your spelling options section, it's in there. It's ET, right? Oh my, all 3 are ET. You could attach a suffix too to make it plural. Magnets. I need many magnets in my classroom. Okay, so far, still only habit and limit have the IT. Very good. Okay, now we're going to take a moment and watch this video to learn our new concept for today.
Hello again, boys and girls. Ms. DeRosa. We are going to continue talking about dictionary skills today. And we are in day 3. So I was going to pretend like you are here in the room with me. And I wanted you to pick one of these cards. There's 4 words here. Actually, I'm going to put up some letters and we'll decide where they're going to go. And it's going to go along with our dictionary, right? So how about if I pick this one first. What is this word? That's right, it's first. That's going to go under the F because it would be in the F section of my dictionary, which we know is going to be in that first row, right? Okay, let's pick another one. This is something you may have seen at the zoo unless you've been to Africa. That's right, an elephant. Oh my gosh, what a huge animal. So I'm going to put that under my E because I know if I wanted to look that word up, I would have to go to my E section. Here's another word. What is that word? Apple, that's right. And that's going to go under my A because I know that it would be in my first row in the A section, right? I saved the best word for last. That's right, candy. Candy's going to go under that C, right? Because we know that in the dictionary, that is exactly where I would find it in that very first row. So, what happens if I have more than one word to look up, or I'm trying to put things in alphabetical order? I don't only look at the first letter, I have to actually look at that second letter, don't I? So all of these words would be found in that first section, in my C section, and it would be sort of in the middle, maybe a little towards the beginning to middle. But all of these words would be found in the beginning to the middle section of my dictionary. So, in order for me to figure out which one I would find first, I've got to look at that second letter. So if I look at the order of that second letter, right, I know A is the first letter in the alphabet. So this word is going to come first. The next letter choices I have are L, O, and R. And I know that L comes before an O or an R. I can look at my board if I forget. My R is going to come after my O, right? So that's going to be towards the end of my C section. Now, let's go ahead and try looking up a word together. Look up the word clash. Sometimes you clash with your group or clash with your friends, or sometimes the clothing that you wear doesn't really match, and your mom or dad or friend might say, "Ooh, that clashes." So we would find the word clash in our very first section, right? Okay, now I know that it's going to be towards the middle, sort of beginning of that section. So there it is. If I open, I have a C. Now the next letter is going to be an L. So I'm going to find CL, and there it is. The next letter I'm going to look for is an A. So I'm looking for CLA. I haven't found it yet. The next thing I would look for is that S and then that H, right? I have an S here, but I need to go backwards because I need to find that H, and I know the order that all my letters come in the alphabet. And I want you to do this at home as well. So write down the word clash or build it on your board, and I want you to practice looking that word up. And then practice with some other words. Practice with your friends or family or whoever's at home working with you. Practice with them. Have them say a word to you and then see how quickly you can find it. And you'll decide what section will it be in. And within that section, will it be at the beginning? Will it be in the middle? Or will it be at the end? So this will make it much more efficient for you in looking up the meaning and also the spelling of words. So thank you so much for your great attention, and I will look forward to seeing you the next time. Take care.
Okay, the last thing we did in Fundations today was practice the lowercase cursive letters, hump letter V, lowercase v, and then on the back, we did lowercase y. So if you don't have this worksheet at home, that's really okay because you should have paper that you can practice forming these lowercase letters on your own. But in case you forget, The steps on how to form them, I am going to show them one last time to you today. Here is lowercase v.
V is a hump letter. It starts on the grass line. Point to the grass line. Glide up to the plane line and make a hump. Curve back up to the plane line and make a swinging bridge.
Okay. And then with lowercase y, it's sort of like a V, except you don't make a swinging bridge. You keep going down to the worm line and loop back up and make a tail. Let's watch.
Y is a hump letter. It starts on the grass line. Point to the grass line. Glide up to the plane line and make a hump. Curve up to the plane line. Trace way down to the worm line. Loop back up to the grass line and make a tail.
All right, third grade. Well, that's all we worked on today, and hopefully you're getting better with your dictionary skills. They're important skills to have as a third grader. I will see you back for our next lesson. Bye.